Hey guys, so today I want to compare the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini versus the HTC One in the Brawl Stars. So we have HTC here versus Samsung. The Galaxy S4 Mini here, of course, is just a tiny version here of the S4. Has a little bit smaller display, a lower clock Adreno 300 GPU, dual core processor, clock 1.7 GHz instead of a quad-core processor. Doesn't share all of those smart features that you do get inside of the Galaxy S4. But other than that, the software is a lot the same here, especially in terms of how it looks like. And of course, also HTC has released an HTC One mini smartphone, which I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna pick up because first of all, I'm not sure when it's gonna be available in Europe. It seems like it's available now, like in the States. And of course, that's all great for those people that live there, but I don't live there. But yeah, if someone sent me one HTC One, and yeah, that would be pretty nice. Then of course I will be able to pull up videos with it. But we're gonna compare Samsung's own browser, they call it the Internet Browser, versus the HTC One, which has a pretty interesting browser here. So I'm just gonna clean off the display a little bit. Looks a little bit dirty. So of course, this is a good device in many ways. Been making reviews, talking about all of the things with this bad boy. So when we pop up here, of course, we have a bigger screen here. I don't quite remember if it was 4.8. Is it 4.8 inch? Yes, it could actually be 4.8 inch. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is, hopefully, yeah. 4.8 inch display versus 4.3 inch here. One thing here that you immediately see is the power behind the LCD display here that you do get on the HTC One. And many times I think it looks a little bit sharper than iPhone 5's LCD display here. So very, very bright here. Colors, especially the white colors, look so much better on the LCD display. Looks more white than on the AMOLED display here that you would get on the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini, which is not a full HD display also. It's a little bit lower than 720p actually, and almost the white color here almost looks a little bit yellowish compared to the white color here on the HTC One. It's pretty interesting here because when I compare the S4 Mini versus the Galaxy S3 and the Note 2, then the display looks actually very good in terms of white colors because the S3 and the Note 2 do look like even worse. But here we have a really sharp display in terms of white colors. So also if you take a look at the UI here, very slim UI at the top. Use one bar here if you want to search. I'm pretty sure also if you do a normal search, it will bring up the Google page. Very good tab system that just works and looks extremely attractive. You have the incognito tab here if you want to search for porn or something. You not want to save any history of what you're doing. Very nice there. Also they have extremely cool menu key here with the cool thing here. They have the same kind of desktop view that you would get in the S4. And then also they have an enable flash player, so if you want to go to the full YouTube page, you can watch normal videos. They have a flash player installed in the latest version here with Android 4.2.2. I'm pretty sure I have that installed on my HTC One. So if you just demonstrate that pretty quick, I have enable flash player at the moment. So if I just go to YouTube, just try to find one of my videos. I think this is just so cool because Adobe has stopped the... What is this? Okay, that is random. Okay, so if we search for a video that I did or have done, you can also see the cool keyboard here with the Roboto font. So we have a ton of my videos here. Let's just open up one of my videos here. You can see either I can open up the YouTube app, but if I want to see it in a full browser, the full experience that I would get on a desktop, you see the magical thing here that will happen. It will load up the video and everything just works. So it will have an ad playing here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm quickly just going to skip this little ad that currently is being played. So it will just be soon over. There we go. And you can also hear the stereo sound here, which is amazing. I'm talking about the normal yellow banana as we have. So this was a video I did a few months back. So I like bananas myself. So you can also go in full desktop or full page view here, full screen mode. You can see that it works perfectly here.
Siri, do you want the banana?
And you can also, of course, change to HD here, even though it's a little bit small here, but you can still pull that off. So this was kind of like an experimental video that I did a few months back. It was fun, but I definitely do enjoy that they have a Flash player. So if you want that real experience, if you do like the desktop view, it's just awesome. And also you can see here, of course, annotations. You can see the next video is gonna come, and the sound is amazing. So this might sound like biased and stuff, but for me personally, I mean, Adobe Flash is so amazing, and to be able to have that. I'm not sure why that video popped up on the front side of YouTube. That was like random. Okay, so. Okay, so we wouldn't be able to have the Adobe Flash. You have to go to like the YouTube app in the S4 Mini. We are here on this page. Let's try to see here. Of course, when I zoom or go in and out, you can see it's a little bit slow. You can see it kind of, the screen doesn't react in the beginning when I'm trying to zoom in, or it's very, very slow. Where it's a little bit snappier here, and definitely feels a lot better to do that on the S4 Mini. There you go. So load up a little bit of an article here. HTC has a pretty interesting thing called text reflow. So you might have been seeing when I've been trying out, when you're on an article, you just want to read the article. It's pretty hard on a Samsung device if you don't go into or an iPhone to read here. If you don't want to scroll around, you have to tap on this reading mode here at the top. So it will format the page so you see all of the text, and you can simply scroll up and down. And you can also change the text size. You don't have to do that on the HTC One. You can just zoom in and it will reflow the text. So I think that's super awesome that you don't have to think. It will just do that automatically for you. I mean, it's super awesome. And then when you just go back, it will reflow and kind of adjust to the screen size, which I think is super awesome, super amazing. You also have a quick mode here at the top. So you can actually, you have this reading, you have a reading mode as well, or article view as they're calling it, which looks extremely good here. You can also save it, but this article view here probably looks better than the one that you do get here, the reader here, and Apple's iPhone 5's kind of mode. So if you zoom out now again, just go back. Just load up. Of course, I'm connected to my Wi-Fi network, but both these phones are also 4G capable devices, so you can have like amazing speeds. But in terms of Wi-Fi, you'll probably see about the same kind of speeds when we're loading stuff up. And which display is better, of course, do depend on what you're looking at. Like when I'm in the browser, most of the times it definitely seems like the HTC One could be a little bit sharper there, especially because it do display white colors a lot better. And when you're on the browser, usually you do have a lot of that color. So let's just go back here. And also let's see here when we scroll up and down. So here's with one swipe you can get from the top to the bottom. Same goes with the S4 Mini. If I would do this with the iPhone 5, you would have to do a few more extra swipes, which could be a little bit annoying. You can also see that we do have a flash ad here at the top, so that could also make the browser is loading a little bit slower, but pretty cool if you want to see ads or if you want to get that cool browser experience. I think it's cool to see ads. Even, I mean, like it makes the browsing experience looks a little bit more interactive and interesting for me personally. I think it looks weird sometimes when you do browse here and you see it. There's like a flash ad and the phone can't load it. I think that it just looks very, very silly and a little bit annoying. So whichever you prefer, of course, that depends. Let's see here when it do load up. You can see here that it doesn't have any ads that is moving around or anything. It just looks so much more interactive here with like cool ads that's moving around. Let's just also try to go out here and see which one's quicker. Wow. So definitely the HTC One here, and also that you doesn't have to click on a physical button. You just have to touch this like capacitor button. It makes it even quicker, which is very, very impressive. Let's just also try to tap here. And let's just see how much we can zoom in as well. Okay, about the same. So just quickly look here at these two phones. If you want me to do more comparison between these two phones or anything else, please let me know about that, and I will see what I can do. Let's just also try to do one more final reload here. So as you can see up here, it doesn't be able to load that ad, and it just looks very, very silly when it can't do that, while we have cool loading ads over here. Just makes it look very, very professional when you can see everything on a website, if you do like that full page view. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.